What is up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be going over a change to the pump and dump shotgun that I believe happened in yesterday's update that pretty much nobody is talking about. As always, if you guys do enjoy this video, find it helpful, informative, or interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and comment down below if you're going to start using the pump and dump shotgun after this buff. And this was actually told to me by one of my viewers on Twitch, and you can go and look at the Fortnite wiki, at least as of the time I'm uploading this video. It hasn't been updated to these damage numbers, but when you compare it to the pump and dump in-game, the damage actually has been increased, and it was increased by a fair amount. The damage was increased by about 10 per rarity for the shotgun. Sometimes it's a little more, sometimes it's a little less because it goes off percentages, and 2 damage per rarity for the SMG. So the purple pump and dump shotgun will now do 94 body damage with the shotgun and 15 damage with the SMG. And this is an increase from 84 damage and 13 damage. The gold pump and dump shotgun will now do 99 body damage and 16 SMG damage. And this is an increase from 88 and 14 damage respectively. And then finally, the mythic version that you can get from the Crime City Black Market will now do 104 body damage with the shotgun and 17 damage from the SMG. And this is an increase from 92 and 15 damage. So as it stands now, the gold pump and dump shotgun and the purple pump and dump shotgun are both stronger than how it was before the update. So like before, the purple and gold have more damage than the mythic before. I think I said that wrong. But the mythic used to have 92 shotgun damage. Now the gold has 99 and the purple has 94. So even the purple is better than the mythic previously was. That is a very considerable damage increase. And even the SMG damage going up by 2 per rarity isn't something that's like really mind-blowing, but it's nice because the way the pump and dump shotgun works is you kind of just spray the SMG and then periodically get a shotgun shot off. So that 2 damage per rarity increase on the SMG actually does go a long way, I think, in, helping you win some fights that you previously wouldn't. And on top of this base damage increase, which is just quite good, it also got a max damage increase by 10 for each rarity. So now the mythic is at 160. It was previously at 150. The legendary has 155 max damage. The purple has 150, and so on. It goes down by 5 per each rarity. And this is another way where the purple pump and dump now matches the old mythic, because the old mythic used to have 150 max damage on the shotgun. Now the purple has that. And 160 max damage on the mythic is nothing crazy, but it's not like this is an incredibly slow shooting weapon, and it has the SMG to kind of combo with it. So it's not like you're going to be one pumping people, but a flat damage increase and a max damage increase and an SMG damage increase is a considerable improvement to this weapon. Another change that I was told about that's kind of hard to gauge is that the accuracy was improved. This is going to be how large the reticle is when you're playing the game. The larger the reticle, the less accurate the weapon is, and the more likely you miss some shots, and the more likely you miss some shotgun pellets. That's going to lead to, the shotguns doing less damage. Apparently, this was improved. It's something that's hard to know for certain. You can look at damage numbers and see, okay, yeah, this changed, because you can just look at the stats in game, right? Accuracy is something that we don't have a stat like that for. And I also didn't use this weapon an absurd amount in the past, so I don't have like a very good feel for how the reticle was. But maybe the accuracy was improved as well. And then the structure damage was also increased, but that's more of a build mode thing than a zero build. It just doesn't really matter that much for zero build. Overall, I think this is an incredibly large improvement for the weapon. It is noticeably better, and if you are someone who liked the pump and dump shotgun, you're probably going to really like it now. Personally, this still isn't my preferred shotgun. I would rather use the Sentinel pump than this still, just because it's what I enjoy using and it's how I enjoy playing fights. The pump and dump changing your FOV, like how zoomed in your game is not something that I really enjoy, and it definitely feels weird to play. And I feel like my movement is significantly worse when using the pump and dump shotgun, and movement matters a lot in close range fights. So I'm not the biggest fan of this weapon still, but it is noticeably better, and this buff is pretty significant. As I said, if you're someone who liked it before, you're going to like it even more now. And if you were kind of on the fence about it, like you liked it, but it wasn't, maybe you would take it based on rarity, you might really enjoy using it now. One thing to maybe talk about is the fact that it's rumored that the Sentinel pump is going to be vaulted at some point. There was that news tap that Fortnite themselves posted. A lot of people thought that was going to happen in yesterday's update, and so the fact that it didn't happen makes them think we're in the clear and the Sentinel pump is just staying. I'm still on the fence about that. It wouldn't surprise me if sometime between now and the end of the season, the Sentinel pump ends up getting vaulted. And if that happens, the pump and dump shotgun is in a much better spot to become the best shotgun in the game now with this buff than it was previously. So I think if that loot pool change ends up happening, this buff is going to be more significant. Overall, it's good now and it's nice, but I still don't want to use the weapon. I might in the future, though, if the Sentinel pump ends up getting removed. But that is going to be it for this video. I'm going to let some gameplay play out that I got on stream using the new version of the pump and dump shotgun. As always, if you found this to be helpful, informative, or interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, comment down below what you think of this change, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Where's he at? That's a time where like the pump and dump was nice to have. Like that fight just, it didn't matter because it was so awkward and dumb. But like I could push him without reloading without worrying about it. Because like I have the SMG spray of the pump and dump. I'm guessing he went somewhere towards this building. I don't see him though. I do not see them. I shouldn't have used a shock for that. I was just hoping I could kill him and then get more from him. Dang. I was hoping to get a refresh on shocks from him. Somebody just scanned over there, so they have that scan NPC in that building probably. Like they're camping it. I should have pushed this sooner. I didn't realize it was in zone. Like zone was forcing me here. Almost got sold by being bad with the pump and dump there. Oof. Okay, he took fall damage with the drill. I don't know what's causing that though. Like I have not been able to replicate that at all. Like I tried. He's got to come like right to me. And he's like weak enough to where like being in storm is a problem for him. Oh, he got it that way. But yeah, either way, he's dead. Like either he has to run straight to me or he's at like a massive downside there. But yeah, the pump and dump got a small damage buff and an accuracy buff. It is still definitely not my preferred shotgun and feels weird to use, but it is better than it previously was. And like I feel like it's always been usable. I just didn't enjoy using it for the most part. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.